I just want to make one more short video. Just something to think about. If your friends always seem to turn against you, if your family seemed to have turned against you, if people you perceived as your friends or associates turn against you, if you have a high turnover rate in friends, family, mods, members, you should be thinking to yourself, maybe I am the problem. Some self-reflection. Instead of that I'm always right and people always out to get me and I have haters. If that many people talking about you or turn against you or have a distaste or dislike for you, maybe you are the problem. Maybe sometimes they don't need to do better. Maybe they do. Maybe you need to do better. When you have that many people talking about you, maybe it's you. And let's not use the term we try to use real quick that they didn't like Jesus or whatever. You know how you jump on the religious bandwagon real quick when it's convenient and still say the words wrong too. You're not Jesus, and we can't be Jesus. And you say so many biblical things wrong. But if that many people is talking about you and turning against you, maybe it's you. Maybe you need to go to that mirror if you got one. Or even look in the camera, since you may not have a mirror in your house, because you can't by the way you look. And say to yourself, maybe it's me. Maybe I need to do better. I will try to do better. Not only for myself, but for my children. That reflection, that self-reflection, and acknowledge that I must do better. Not that they make a sandwich better. Not that the school needs to do better, but maybe you need to do better. Let's stop blaming others and take accountability of our own actions. Let's not lie intentionally. For example, person said they were a police officer. They're coming to find out they were a janitor. I'm a retired cop, but you are a medically retired, supposedly, janitor from the school system. It's accountability. It's the lies over and over and over again. And the worst part is not only that you lie, is that we have gullible people that believe it. And promote that and encourage that. You need to do better. You need to do better. There's no way in the world that someone should get a $200 ice machine or even a $100 ice machine or $50 ice machine when your kid's hair is not done. No way that people should eat out every day. All day long, eat out every day, and your kids' hair is not done and their clothes is not washed. And in the evening, the only thing we can eat is soggy rice, 2 tons of too much cheese, unhealthy cheese we put in stuff, neck bones and chicken, and we give it to our kids. You guys think there's nothing wrong with that? You don't think there's nothing wrong with having being roach infested? You don't live in an adjoining house. You live in a single house. So if you had an exterminator come there, and you guys go to that hotel you went to, should have went there while your exterminator was in your house getting rid of the bugs. And since you don't have any adjoining houses next to you, like a row house, the roaches should probably most of them be gone. But instead, the main function is eating and gaming. That's all you do, basically. Eat and game, 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 wick, eat and game, wick, eat and game, eat and game, eat and game. No work, eat and game. So again, instead of blaming everyone for hating, or everyone's a troll, or everybody treating you wrong, or throwing those pity parties, so you're, I don't know what to call them. They're kind of like minions, but it's another word. Followers is another word. Your cult members. So your cult members blindly follow you and believe every word that they see and hear, even in spite of the obvious truth being present. And I don't know how grown people can say to themselves, this is right. These are the greatest parents I've ever seen. Those kids are going to be awesome when they grow up because they're getting the best parenting in the world. Tell me. Sometimes you need the good, cold, hard truth. The cold, hard truth. You don't need nobody that's enablers, that's a cheerleader for negativity, to encourage you to continue to do the wrong thing. Now, Tony, shouldn't say your name, but you are stupid. Kat's been hurt in the past, you can tell, as a kid, or a young kid, or whatever, young child, teenager. But she does know better. So she manipulates the other female, Tanya. It ain't Tony no more, it's Tanya. That's just crazy. You guys need to do better. If you were financially strapped, where your funds were low, and they could be, priorities should be set. And your priorities should be your kids. Not sitting down and filling your gut with as much food as you can get into, pack into it. It should not be about pleasing one child and not the other ones. And you can say all you want, but when everybody says that, there's got to be truth to it. You can't deny that. So I'm not no idiot, a stupid person that I'm gonna go, oh yeah, they treat them kid really good. Because you are not. Again, the main kids that you treat the worst probably end up being successful. And the one you let it get away with everything and taught you, matter of fact, your youngest daughter, Tony, talks to you like you are her little brother. And the mother backs her up. And you bow down. I wish I had them. So, yeah. I forgot what they call them things. I'm trying to think of something that I can, a food that I think you should cook. What is that called? I'll probably save it for another video unless I can think of it real quick. Oh, I know it. Mountain oysters. You need, Tony, you need a ton of mountain oysters. Because you need a boost of testosterone. Because you got a lot of estrogen. mountain oysters. Fried, boiled, sauteed, raw if you want them to. But you need to get some balls. And you and that thing need to hold yourselves accountable and attempt to fix some of the negativity and the deficiencies you had in the past. I meant for this video to be a lot shorter than what it is, but I get carried away talking about it. I hate to see kids get treated bad. Have a good day. Goodbye.